now. Flatline for the ninth time. I'm on a first-name basis with the afterlife, and there's no ceiling when you're the demon. I dug myself out of the dirt for a reason, and I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. And where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19,
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after the gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 3rd down, it's White.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Okay, ready?
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. First down and more inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Bears take over a first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy could catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Throwing again, Williams. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. That one is complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. And the operation looked to be fouled up there. This ball pushed wide to the right. It's no good. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard On first down, it's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Tremaine Edmonds in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. It's Penix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Penix. Will find Rashad White. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcons first down.
The 29-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will score! Touchdown Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kick is good. That's the score. Falcons 14. Bears 6.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. Here's Williams on first and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll get it inside the 20. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big-time play for the Bears. 47 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he will do it himself. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears move back to within 1. 14. Bears 13. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
6-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 46, Here's second down and 6.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Here's Penix. Pushed out to his left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. Good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he is going to have that Falcons first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on third and 3. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. Now a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's a run going left. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
At the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. In motion, it's Odunze. Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Falcons will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away.
The Bears take over first and 10.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. He hits Loveland on the RPO. 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. Williams to throw on second down. A throw downfield caught by Burton. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on first and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. Throwing quickly, that's more on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
A 53-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Penix. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Bears 16.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Watch out.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
In motion, it's Odunze. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Purdy. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears 1st down.
On the give, it's right. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
To the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A play fake. Now Williams moving to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
2nd and 10. Paid up. This is right. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Right. Will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. Williams to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
Falcons 24. Bears 22.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
33-yard line.
Alert! Alert! 70 line! Hey!
Now a run. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown Atlanta.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Burden, the man on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Here's a screen coming for Wright. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Moore going in motion. Here's Williams. Going up top. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Plant. It's Penix. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
22.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Bears first down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on second down, Williams will try and set up the tight end screen. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. Throw it again. It's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 22 yards for pickup there. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chicago.
Williams to the air once more. Rolling right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He's looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Throwing again, Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
On third down, they go with Wright. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Still a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he will score. Game on. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps drop even in this one.
And this is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
In motion, it's Odunze. Williams going to give it up on the pop pass. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. Now, a running play. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd
Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in here, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm on the legal business, take work and never fall. Did it at a try to money, hard to make the pickup. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. 3rd and a yard. try to get this one on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Their own 39-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. They'll drop to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stick with him again. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a 1st down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. To the ground after the penalty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A 3rd down. They'll try to get it on the ground. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.